everyone, this is Britt of Britt in Toyland, coming to you with my next Avatar, The Last Airbender, 7-inch McFarlane action figure review. This is for the gold label Aang, book 1 in the Avatar state. Before we go any further, I'm just going to acknowledge that this is my first McFarlane review since the kind of cringy, controversial comments that Todd McFarlane made about female action figures and the people who collect them. Obviously, as a female toy collector, I was not a fan of what he said. And, since they have both the Avatar, The Last Airbender, and The Legend of Korra license, it was a bit of a cause for concern. There was some metrics shown how Katara, the 5-inch Katara, was like one of only 3 unique female characters that came out for McFarlane last year in 2021. Toph has now come out in 2022, so, Avatar is weirdly making up a bulk of a large percentage of the female characters coming out. So, yeah, all I can say is, that I hope McFarlane hears the toy collecting community and what they've had to say in response. Both men and women are big fans of the female characters and want them in the toy lines. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see that, especially with Legend of Korra. I hope that that's not something that's like holding the line back from getting started. And I mean, certainly if we start a 7-inch line for Legend of Korra, and the first 2 characters that come out are like Mako and Bolin and not Korra, we'll know we're in trouble. But, I think Korra and Amon, just like we've had an Aang and a Zuko to start out the 7-inch line, is guaranteed to be a hit. So, anyway, that's all I just wanted to say about that. Just wanted to acknowledge my thoughts on that as I go in for another McFarlane toy, because, frankly, McFarlane has had the best Avatar action figures so far out of all the lines that are doing them. So, anyway, so the box quickly, Aang, bottom, Aang on the back, nothing too much there. Just show off the barcode, top, bottom, side. All right, we'll get them opened up. Okay, so here is Aang out of the box. As usual, he comes with this little stand. It says Avatar: The Last Airbender on the bottom. So I'll take him off the stand now. He's going to be same articulation as the book 1 Aang that we got. I'll break that out in a second just to show the similar body sculpt, because it's the same body sculpt. The hands are different. On this one he's got a fist, and this it's the same left hand because it's got the sort of claw fist hand to hold his staff. He's got like a slight bit of ab crunch up and down with the head, 360 side to side, very good. Unfortunately, he's still missing the arrow tattoo going down the neck, which is unfortunate. Arms go up pretty well. This is sculpted nicely to allow for more arm articulation, doesn't hinder it as much as other figures, such as Diamond Select or Best Action. Double jointed elbows there, and the double jointed knee and the toe articulation. So, very nice, very good quality for the 7-inch McFarlane Aang. Face sculpt wise, like the paint is great for the Avatar state. That looks good. I think he still looks a little angry. Again, this feels more appropriate to like when he's in the Avatar state in the desert, when Appa's been stolen, as opposed to how he usually does the Avatar state. I feel like it should be a bit more of a stern, stoic expression than quite angry like this. Or, maybe it also kind of looks like you turn his head like this and have him, let's get him on his knees, down like this, put him like that. Kind of looks like when he turns around to look at General Fong when he buries Katara in the earth to try and activate the Avatar state. That looks pretty good. I like that. But yeah, let's get into the accessories. So he comes with his staff, as per usual. Again, it's going to be a little hard to see, but it comes with, whoop, almost at it. It comes with, come on little staff, focus. It comes with the singular dot. Yeah, there we go, singular dot on one end, 2 dots on the other end, which is good and accurate. So for bending effects, he comes with 2 elements. He comes with a water effect and an air effect, which is appropriate for season 1 because he only knows air and water at that point. So the water effect is supposed to go on this fist. So it's like a sort of like a punching water effect. I mean, you could probably put it on this other one, but I think it's sort of meant to go on the fist. So his hand goes in here. Whoop, hold on here. There we go. And it's sort of like a punch of sort of water, almost like trying to get into that little tiny pointed swirl you sometimes see the water do in the bending effects in the show. Maybe it doesn't fully get across. You could have maybe done a bit more swirl. When the light hits it like that, though, it looks quite nice. I like that. And it's just good to get more water effects, like whenever they get around to making a Katara. This should look pretty good with her as well. I guess that's kind of the point with these bending effects for Avatar, is that you can kind of interchange them among characters, which is nice. Then we have this air effect, which attaches to the staff, so it's like he's blowing the air with the staff. I really like this as a bending effect. I think it's a really cool idea. So let's almost up there. There we go. So it's like he's swishing it around. Almost looks like a bit of a Grim Reaper pose. Unfortunately, again, his fist doesn't really, because it's just the one fist and there's no interchangeable hand, he only has like the one little claw hand to hold it with. So I feel like I'm probably going to be more inclined to have the other Aang, who's not in the Avatar state, hold this one. Even though that's just a flat palm, it just feels like it would work better. Besides the fact that Aang doesn't really use his staff when he's in the Avatar state, it's more of a just wind blowing around him, swirl of chaotic elements, as opposed to like moving his staff much, at least until he starts to master the effect. Okay, so it's in his hand. Oh, it's coming out. This is probably the fact that it is very top heavy is an issue. Like you can hold it like that, but you kind of want it, maybe it's hard to pose. It's hard to pose. It's top heavy, so it doesn't stay very well. Like you can see how this is sagging under the weight of it, which is unfortunate. So it might be something you'd almost want to prop up with like a stand. Speaking of which, because this is Avatar State Aang, I kind of wish he came with like a sort of stand or holder that would like hold him in the air, so you could like have his feet down and he's like floating, as he tends to do in the Avatar state. So I feel like that would have been a good accessory, which McFarlane does do at times, like they did that for Ochako Uraraka, but that was her one accessory, minus the helmet, so I guess he'd be sacrificing elementals for the stand. I'll bring Book 1 Aang out now. So you can see how I look. Again, the body parts, torso, arms, all the same. Just the face sculpt and the head is a bit different. The mouth is different. There's a bit more of a curl on the Avatar State Aang's mouth, but not this one. Eyebrows are the same. Book 1 regular Aang's eyebrows look a little darker in terms of the paint than the Avatar State Aang. But otherwise, they're the same. You can see, same legs, different hands, fist and open palm. But then pretty much the same hands for the left hand. So there you have it. That is Avatar State Aang Book 1 from McFarlane. Overall, I think it's a pretty good figure. Again, just the minor issue of this being kind of top heavy and hard for him to hold without having two hands that would like hold the staff. This fist kind of hinders holding the staff. So, I mean, good overall. Just a few improvements I think would really put this over the edge. But yeah, I'm excited to see how they'll tackle like a Book 3 Aang with his like sort of almost toga wrap style outfit, tunic, which goes over the shoulder, one shoulder bare, to see how they would work that out. And definitely excited for a Katara. Katara. Book 1, Book 3, Book 2, all of them. Katara. McFarlane. Katara. Make Katara. 7-inch. Alright, that has been the video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.